Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nicki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good afternoon, Naughty Crew. Welcome back to my channel, Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Naughty, bring you the latest and trending topics. I know we did not do our morning session this morning, but your girl was tired. I just had to sleep in and get some rest. I'm so ready for vacation, and the body just was like, no, absolutely not this morning. So I apologize, but we here. Make sure y'all thumbs up in this video. Make sure you're sharing my content on your different social media platforms. Leave comments, engage with the channel, and also donations definitely appreciated. All right. I got a great lineup for you today. We're gonna get into Latto showing off her teen mom. All right. We're gonna get into Nicki Minaj throwing shade at the girls. All right. And it was Kenny Patrick's birthday, but child, he trying to get permission to travel with her. I could not imagine, child. This is just not a good look. But breaking news, I want to get into Wendy Williams, and Calvin Hunter being ordered to pay back some of that alimony, child. Ain't karma something else? All right, we're gonna get into Rick Ross and Drake still scrapping. The boys are fighting. We're gonna get into NBA Youngboy getting arrested. All right, and more if we have time. Like, I'm really multitasking right now. I'm on my break at work, but it's all good. We're gonna work it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this intro, and I will be right back. Thumbs up this video. Don't play in my face. This is how I felt this morning. I felt like 50 this morning. This is how I felt. This is how my morning was. 50 posted. He said, time to work, people. Let's get it. Wait, nah. I'm going back to bed. That's exactly what it was this morning. I'm sure y'all can relate. All right. Sometimes it's like that. But 50, you took the words out of my mouth. You my favorite troll boy. You my favorite troll. I say what's up to the people. Hey, Crazy, love you, boo. Make sure you go over to his channel and subscribe. Love his content, love his perspective. Hey, Miss Kaiser, good for you. You off the plantation. Yes, he is petty. Yes, 50 is petty. Yes, he is, but he consistent. What you see is what you get. You don't got to worry about the switch up on 50. He is so petty. All right. So I appreciate every last one of y'all joining me, including the people in the bushes. Just thumbs up the video. That's how YouTube knows that we're here. That's how we get in the algorithm. So please, just hook your girl up. That's a free way of supporting the channel. Our content creators out here, we all work very hard to bring you this tape. All right, so support. All right, up first, let's get into. I think I want to get into Latto in the teen mom situation. Child, and I remember when she was going back and forth with Nicki Minaj during the Grammys, because Nicki was upset or whatever, because they made her song, they changed it to pop category instead of hip hop. And so she tried to bring Lotto in, and I have that whole exchange between them. It got ugly, child. It got ugly. But I do recall Lotto saying something about Nicki Minaj's husband. That's what it came down to. That's what it came down to. She calls him a rapist. That's what it came down to. Hold on one second. They were going back and forth. There was some age shaming going on, but Nicki wouldn't let up. But Lotto alluded to Nicki Minaj being a bully, and she released audio footage and everything. Hold on, I'm just trying to find that. She released tweets and everything. Here we go. Before we get into this, I just want to show y'all because karma is I believe in karma. Hey y'all. I believe in karma, but they all wrong if you ask me. So Lotto posted to Twitter. She said, "Been subbing super freaky grandma is married and related to a effing grape is. You ain't gonna bully me, itch. My idol turned rival. Now you hating." So she made a lot of references to her husband, but you know what, Nicki Minaj, she needs to expect this because that's the choice she made. Look, you can marry who you want to marry, but my personal opinion, feel like she completely downgraded her brand by getting with that felon. Period. Shout out to the chat. Yes, I agree, Grape Tea. Yeah, Nikki has some nerves. So 50 would do well in a comedy sitcom. Surprise, he hasn't went into the comedy sector. His sense of humor is very good. All right, now getting back to Lotto. All right, I've been following Lotto since the rap game. She could write and she could rhyme. For whatever reason, like her latest music hasn't been hitting for me like that. Like I haven't been like, woo, go Lotto. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, grape tea. Let's get into it. So Lotto decided to share a picture of her mom, and her mom was a teen mom. So she shared this picture. So this person used a chop. Lotto shared a photo of her as an infant being held by her mother with a caption that said, "My mama, 15-year old, fast something with me." All right. And so then they made the point to say her dad was 23 and her mom was 15 at the time of conception. Wouldn't that make her father a pedo? Think. All right. So Lana wasn't here for it. Look, she can't help what happened with her parents at the end of the day. She can't help what her parents did. And if Lotto's mom's parents didn't take action, and shout out to Hip Hop DX for capturing this, what we gonna do? Right? So this person says, "So how old is her dad?" That's the question. Lotto posts picture of her mom. And then Lotto came back and said, "My parents are 3 years apart." Y'all do the math. Y'all do the math. Let's see. Let's Google Lotto parents. Mm, mm, mm. Are they 3 years apart? But if she was 15 in that picture, so American rapper Big Latto got into a major internet feud with rapper Nicki Minaj, which I was just referencing. I'm just trying to see if they make reference to her parents' ages real quick. So Latto's mother, Misty Pitts, was born December 29th, 1982, and is currently 39 years old. Pitts and Latto's have an age difference of 16 years, while the age of the rapper's father, Shane Steph Stevens, is unknown. Latto's parents have an age gap of over 19 years, as per the screenshot photos posted on Twitter that indicates that he may be in his 60s. Now, he looked like an older gentleman when he was on the show. Shane Pitts. Let's look him up. I'm sorry. I gotta figure this out. And I know he was in the industry. His age gotta be somewhere, unless they scrubbed it. Let me see. I gotta know. I gotta know. Why is the father's age such a mystery? Hey, Michelle. Okay, here we go. Let me see what Gracie's saying. The Lotto parent situation has actually proven that Nikki is a narcissist and that lives in her own planet. Her situation is way worse than Lotto. She married a rapist, and her brother is one as well. It's so true. I feel like Lotto should not be dragged for this because she cannot help what her parents did. But because of her parents coming together, we have a Lotto, right? But why is the father's age such a mystery? Mm. And then I don't know. What are the laws in Georgia for consent? Hey, Michelle. So yeah, yeah. So Lotto is coming hard. She's like, my parents are 3 years apart, but we don't know that to be true. We don't know that. We don't know that to be true. But the the things that make you go, Oh, that's my timer. Hold on, guys. Let me log back in. I'll play some music for y'all. But I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. At the end of the day, Latto can't control what her parents did. Hey, Jayla. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. She cannot control what her parents did. It's not her fault at the end of the day. And if Latto's mom's parents didn't do anything about it, what are we gonna do? And that's just my thoughts on that. You cannot drag the girl. She's not responsible for her parents' decision. Period. All right. Um, so I want to get into Nicki Minaj next because she came on Station Head and did like this cryptic live, throwing all these subliminals, and I'm just like, this girl is a clout. She's a coward. Like, I don't like subliminals. Be direct with me, okay? Don't make me guess, because if I come up with my own conclusions, it could be bad, okay? But she came out with this cryptic Station Head message. I'm gonna pull it up. And I was just like, anytime I feel like anytime she does things like this, it's like deflection and distraction from what's really going on. And long and behold, child, the article dropped. But let's see what she got to say on Station Head. Shout out to the neighborhood talks. Here we go.
Here at Gag City, we only fuck with the best. Now, one thing about users is that they don't stop being users, they stop using that person and they go on to another and another. And when they find themselves one day in that quicksand, I would best believe they'll look like an ugly mess, first of all. They're rather strange, actually. Um, you see, bloodsuckers die after sucking all that blood. Or someone just chops their head right clean off. But users, they don't necessarily ever stop being a user. They were born a user, they'll die a user. The only thing that changes is who they use. Here at Gag City, we only fuck with the best. Now, one thing about users is that they don't stop being users, they stop using.
Shout out, Nicki. You know what this remind me of? I'm gonna tell you what it reminded me of. Remember when Kanye and Jay Z they did the Watch the Throne album, and Kanye was unhinged. Like, Jay Z, why you don't call me no more? I think people don't understand business. People collab. It doesn't necessarily mean that they using you, but just because you do business with a person, that don't necessarily mean you're friends. And I just feel like when Nicki decides to work with people, she feels like they owe her this undying loyalty forever, and they only can work with the people she approves. Get off your high horse, chick. Well, all of this was just a deflection and distraction. You want to know why? Because her man, her husband, her man, the felon that she married, had to get permission from the judge to travel internationally with her. And the articles hit. Hey, Durag. Hey, Kim. Hey, St. Hudson. Hey, Bree. Like, she just always just sounds unhinged. I can't even stand her voice and all those different personas she go through in her voice. It's given like multiple personality syndrome, and that happens with heavy substance use sometimes. I'm just saying that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Well, she had to ask. They had to ask the judge for permission, and my thing is, why you got to travel with you everywhere? You only gonna be going for what, a matter of a couple weeks. Papa Bear could come with you. I don't know. These two creep me out. All right, let's get into the article. Jasmine Brand, shout out to them. They posted the article. So ultimately, because he's a felon and he's on probation or parole, and Megan Lawless. The mug shot was circulating. Okay, like instead of disowning what you did, you married the bottom of the barrel. Period. You downgraded your whole brand by getting with this great whatever. All right. So Minaj's husband gets the green light from the judge to leave the country for the rapper's tour. And you know what? She probably got him listed as an employee. Child, the importance of getting with somebody that you evenly yoked with. All right. So Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, will be by her side as she begins the international leg of the Pink Friday tour. Like your whole brand is wrapped up into this felon. Like you can't make moves without him. And mind you, let me remind you of the warnings that went around for her concert. Let me see if I still got it. Let me see if I still got it. They had to put a warning on her concert advertisement saying that there is a convicted SO in the building. No, I don't still have it. And I talked about this on my channel. Like that just to me downgrades her brand. I mean, but you marry who you marry and you got to deal with the consequences of it. Period. These ads make it jump around. Get out of here, ads. We ain't asked you. All right, so Kenneth Petty, 46, had previously asked the judge to let him travel out the country with his superstar wife for various purposes, including child care. See? For their 3-year-old son, affectionately known as Papa Bear. In legal papers posted by famed court reporter Megan Cunniff on Twitter, Kenneth Petty wrote, his attorney wrote, hold on. Defendant Kenneth Petty, Mr. Petty, by and through counsel hereby applies to the court for an order allowing him to travel out the country with his family for his wife's tour and her professional purposes. Mr. Petty and Mrs. Petty believe Mr. Petty is necessary to accompany the family on the tour for various purposes, including child care. The anticipated travel schedule begins April 17th of 2024 and continues periodically to July 14th of 2024. The travel schedule calls for travel to several countries, including Canada, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, France, United. Hold up, France letting them in? Wait, hold up. France is letting Kenneth Petty in, but they wouldn't let Ja Rule in. Y'all make that make sense. Y'all remember Ja Rule got rejected from Europe for his tour. Exactly. Why don't he have a job? Oh, Rags, you stupid. Oh my God. I want to get with the king over there. Y'all letting Kenneth Petty in y'all country. That's how you know this world is run by pedos and sodomites. I said it. Okay. All right. So the government has been notified about this application and takes no position. Mr. Petty's probation officer has been notified of this application and has no objection to the travel. So Nicki Minaj is slated to perform a few dates in the United States and Canada before heading to Europe in May. I want to see if Europe going to let him in. In the motion, Petty vowed to stay in contact with his probation officer and said, "Can you imagine your grown ass husband everywhere y'all go? He got to check in with the." This is just humiliating. And while she's not humiliated by this, shows what type of narc she is. He also agreed. He also agreed to give his probation officer his travel itinerary. So on Tuesday, April 16th, Judge Michael Fitzgerald signed off on Petty's request, granting him permission to travel across the globe with the 41-year-old Barbie World rapper. Ciao. He looks creepy looking. Look at here go the mugshot. Stop jumping. Here go the latest mugshot. He been complying. But did he just get off house arrest? Yes, he just got off house arrest. Durag said because he might go Chester while she going young. That part St. Hudson. Why is he not working? St. Hudson said, hold on. But how they reject Ja Rule and they won't reject him? She better not take him to Asia, to them Asian countries. Bloop. Yes, Bree. Yes. Okay. So you know what? Best of luck to the Petties. They look creepy to me. He just had a birthday too. He just had a birthday. And they trying to make it seem like everything is okay. They ain't got a care in the world.
So you want, so you want to come, so you, so you don't want, so you want to come out and get a dance on the next Gas City show. How is it? You want to come out and get a dance on the next Gas City show? I'm your private dancer.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right, Tom.
Well, that's a fact, though.
You
Yeah.
gotta be the background
That's my
vocal.
private dancer. That's a fact. What? Got my phone.
Do the 6-9 forward to go on to encore line up me like you want to. Did you get that? Did you even get that bar?
Oh, did I? I told you my favorite part.
I did not say, hey. I said, did you get? I just said, did you get the metaphor?
Yeah, I got the. Say it again.
Encore, let him hug me like you want to.
Okay.
Because you know, in encore, you do something over again, and then, but it's also saying, let him hug me like you want to, like let him do what he want to do. Oh, you didn't, but people know you ain't beat that metaphor because you don't be realizing.
But I was so caught up into just
Bingo.
what you just said, let him do what he wants to. You know that.
Okay, well, okay, well, we're gonna let everybody go. There were 2 winners.
It's creepy. It's weird. Let me see if I can send this to myself. Women got to do better. Is it worth? Do you need a mofo like that bad in your life that you got to downgrade your whole brand to a man that got to ask permission to leave the country? Mm-hmm. To a man that have to ask permission to leave the country. Like, to each his own. She can marry who she want to marry, but I just really feel like she downgraded her whole brand. And when you got concert flyers going around like this, you got the most sold out concert in the world, in the country, right? And they gotta put disclaimers. They gotta put disclaimers. Please be advised that in accordance with California state regulations, I'm trying to see it. I should put it up on my phone. Oh, they have to disclose that there's a level 3 SO backstage. That's what's going around. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. You okay with that chick? That's what's going around. Hmm. Y'all see it? And that's why all the rap girls always come for your marriage. Because you try to deflect and distract like it's not there, but we know it's there, honey. He's registered. He had to update his mugshot. You could pretend like it don't exist, but it exists. It exists. They're creepy. And I would never have my children around you and your husband. It's weird. All right, let me see what y'all saying in the comments and then we'll move on. Hey, Kalina. Wow, that's her husband. He has her back at every sold out tour. No one only talks about the drama. Did y'all think talking about the drama gives him more attention? Child, it's in our face. She decided to marry a SO, a convicted rapist. That was her choice. She did that on purpose. So you must be on Nicki Minaj's payroll or something. Y'all go windmill somewhere over there because look, at the end of the day, I never denied that she's a talented girl, but she downgraded her whole brand by marrying this felon. Out of all the options, she could have had anybody she wanted, and she chose that. And let's not forget he was in a whole relationship when they got together. And let's talk about what they did to that girl. You want to get into it? Like, really? Because I could really dig it all the way up. Because she's really not a nice person. Oh, okay, say it's a good point. He said signed off on the request. They didn't say it got approved. Yet they were mad at me. Girl, Brie. Yes, we don't need to see him on stage. She's the superstar. I'd rather see Papa B on stage with her. Yeah, exactly, Veronica. Sad like being forever connected to a SA offender. Can't nobody even come around your kid, girl. He can't even pick your kid. You talking about child care. He can't even pick Papa Bear up from school. That's against the rules. Yes, please like this video. Yes. She married to a man who didn't get registered with California for 5 years. That's where he got arrested. Why he got arrested and put on probation, not notifying the neighborhood that he registered. Yes, like you can't even. Like that's why she gets so many attacks in her neighborhood because they don't want to SO in their neighborhood. Can you blame them? I wouldn't want that around my kid. Oh, St. Hudson says sold out is a broad statement. If you have non-tickets for sale, anybody's concert could be. I love my naughty crew. Obviously, Grape Tea. She's obviously a delusional barb. Of course, he's at every show and support her. What else is he supposed to do? He don't have no job. He like Tommy from Martin. You ain't got no job. Period. Oh, chill. Let's move on. Let's move on. Hold on. I gotta move my computer in a second. I think we're gonna do the hip hop ways. So is this like all this comparison going on between Rick Ross and Drake? They're showing their mansions and all type of stuff. Child. It's exhausting. I'm like, what's the end goal? What's the end goal? Put it in the music. They all beefing. All the boys are beefing, and they doing what it do so that they can sell their music. That's what they doing. They cloud chasing. Okay, you got Drake out here. He says Metro Boomin. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked to his IG story. Champagne Poppy. I, I don't know. Let's get into the latest. Oh, y'all hear AZ? He announced the tour. Okay, AZ, I'm here for it. AZ, Truth Be Told tour. I will go see. Let me see if he's gonna be in Jersey. New York, Pennsylvania. No Jersey. Sad shame because we would have sold you out, AZ, just like we did the Locks. Huh? But Drake is he being petty just like the rest of them. Okay, he hired a drum line to perform in front of Magic City to diss Metro Boomin. He said, "I got money to burn, honey. Y'all want to keep it up? I got money to burn. I'm gonna come for all of y'all." And then he decided to remix his diss track. Child. Drake not playing with him.
Shut your voice up and make some talk together.
Damn, big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this?
Okay, he said I got bars for days. Y'all want to keep going? Y'all want to keep going? So Rick Ross with his narcissistic, how you doing self? I put it like that. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to come out the closet, so I ain't gonna do it for him. He is demanding that Drake gives him apology. The nerve. But they've been going at it. Shout out to the neighborhood talks. Rick Ross has been going at it. Let's start from the beginning.
Drake is leaving the U.S. for good and selling the last property he owns here, which is right down this long drive. Drake is leaving the U.S. for good.
Hey, no, this shit is really funny because I'm going to tell y'all, it's like battling against nerds. It's like sitting in a class and you watching all the nerds put together their best science project to present to the class. Man, y'all can have that shit. I ain't with that shit. Nigga, your nose fake, your stomach fake. You don't write raps. Your biggest homies in foreclosure. Come on, man. Go buy all them niggas that's living with each other a big mansion and put the BBL Drizzy logo on the gates. Man, feed them niggas, man. Come on, man. Do that shit, man. And y'all need to pray for Drake and tell him, park that old ass plane. It's a 1978. The cargo jet people gave it to him free for promo. And I ain't hating, but be safe, my nigga. If something was to happen to you and I couldn't tell you this, be safe. And anybody getting on it, be safe, man. Wear your seatbelts and make sure the oxygen things in there.
Wait a minute, is that a threat? Is that a subliminal threat? Hey, Swell Gay. Hey, Swell Gay, is that a threat?
Perfect opportunity for y'all to see the type of nigga White Boy is. Soon as that pressure on White Boy, he gonna go post Stunner in that $20 jogging suit. No, the man needs some paper. And make him say, I got your back. He don't want to say that to that Mark. Nigga ain't got that Mark back. That Mark ain't fed him none. But since you done watched him struggle and gave him, nigga, show the world you go buy him, post him when you go buy him a motherfucking $40 million mansion, White Boy. Huh? Soon as Rose on your ass and you call your mama, then I'm a.
Oh my God, don't he look a little film there? Soon as Rose on your ass. That was a little, ooh, how you doing? How you doing? Jonathan already said it. I ain't say it.
Post Birdman and kiss him on TV.
Oh my God. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see it? I'm telling you, these hip hop artists, they in they soft era for real.
Nah, that's what white boys do. Show your real niggas when you go buy them that big mansion, nigga. You know how Stunner and them used to do it, nigga. Huh? When Stunner was on top, nigga, when you was Come on, white boy, show the world we watching now. Perfect opportunity. I'm feeling like the bigger person. I'm the bigger person. I'm a boss. Drake, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to apologize. First and foremost, you gotta.
Yo, it's given that he want Drake and not in that way. I think he want Drake. You think? Last time Gunplay was with him, he ended up on drugs and in jail and beating on his kid. I'm just saying.
Admit, confess you got your nose reduction, and confess you got a BBL. And I understand.
Rick Ross, why you care about that man body so much? You watching him that? It's given. He want a piece of them cheeks. Drake, you better call Cat Williams so he could tell you how to protect that virgin hole. Oh, it's giving you want him, boo. He want him.
Stan, I know what it's like having those flaps on your stomach and that sweat being under there. You ain't.
Oh, you hear what he just? I know what it's like having that flap on your stomach and that sweat.
Want to do that. You wanted to just fuck a gym, nigga. You drizzy, you BBL, nigga. You could go get it done. And you did it. Just confess. Confess. I know you're not going to respond. And this pace is boring to me. It's moving too slow. When I came in the game, you had to move fast, drop a freestyle Fridays. Now this shit social media. I can't do it. You got your minions. What's the other white boy, BBL Drizzy? I got a question. I saw you posted you got more money than Ricky Rose. And let's assume you did. Well, your best friend, Birdman, his house went into foreclosure 5 years ago. You done watched that man struggle them 5.
What Birdman financial situation got to do with Drake? And let's talk about your nasty Wingstop that I will never support, that you don't even own. This Diddy business. Y'all look it up. Y'all Google it. It's giving Drake struck a nerve, honey, because you can't stop.
Years and ain't get that man a mansion. Because if you got more money than Rose, what's another 50 million, white boy? White boy, it's one for 40 on Indian Creek. It's one for 50 on Star Island. You got 48 hours, white boy. If you got Ricky Rose money, ain't none of my niggas winning foreclosure. Come on, white boy. I'm finna bust a bottle. White boy, don't do stunner like that. Come on, man. What happened to?
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Sorry. Oh my God. Bring Foxy. Yes, Aubrey, we have Rich Baby Daddy. Keep it non-violent. That's it. I mean, as long as they online, I don't care. I don't want anybody to get hurt. He mad at the nerds now. The debt of my boss isn't mine's next. Exactly. What that have to do with anything? Sounds like a threat. Sounds like he hating and threatening him too. To me, exactly. Rick Ross has a white boy, like all the colorism. He have biracial kids. Talk about it, Bree. Obsessed. It's giving he want Drake in another way. I'm sorry. He sounds like he sucks on lemon pepper meat. Chill. Let me tell you about his lemon peppers. They ain't stepping. His lemon peppers ain't stepping like my lemon pepper wingman. Period. I will never go to Wingstop ever again. Couture Bay said, very gay to me. You are big in size. You are bigger in size, love. Exactly. What's crazy is Rick Ross ain't even popping right now with his music, but talking hella ish. Exactly. Like, cause his response to Drake, I wasn't here for it. It's giving he a hater, child. And Drake is just paying him dust. Okay, he ain't even be. He's just like, oh, motherfucker. So Morning Juice Box, shout out to them because I love them. Caught it all, and they started judging up some old clips, In some quotes, Ricky Rose says he don't believe Drake is richer than him because
Drizzy, I got a question.
went into foreclosure, and it was quoted, "My friend will never lose a house." So then they started bringing out, remember this scene, y'all?
Yeah, like what happened?
It was honestly going good.
Right.
It's when the whole chain situation came out.
Gunplay bought Rick Ross a chain.
Without my approval. People keep saying I married this man for money. There was no money to have. Like my dad was making sure we had, because when I met him, he was up. I married for love, not money. I wanted to help him because I felt like I was.
Well, girl, you better change that thought process.
And act like you was Jay-Z or some shit. Let's be for real. Like my parents were taking care of me and a grown-ass man. Like I just felt like
women, your parents should not have to take care of your husband. She got some ass backward thinking. Because if my parents, like my dad, he would be like, "You ain't marrying that nigga." Nope. You do not have my permission. And then you got to go fund me for your kid, and you go present a grown man in the bed with no shirt on with a chain. Make that make sense, Naughty Crew. Keep going. Come on.
Like, why are we gifting somebody who's a multimillionaire a big chain? So that's where our beef kind of started. It's just like priorities. Like I felt like my priorities was my daughter, her health, and our finances. His priorities were, I want this certain look. And he was just like, oh no, I gotta thank my brother. Send his
a few months back, you and Gunplay were here. Everything was so good. Yeah, like what happened?
It was honestly going good.
Right.
It's when the whole chain situation came out.
Gunplay bought Rick Ross a chain.
Without my approval. People keep saying I married this man for money. There was no money to.
Yeah, he was broke as a joke, okay, on Love and Hip Hop. Broke. But that's what you get for marrying somebody who was like, if he broke before y'all get married, what you think it's gonna be when y'all get married? Y'all gonna stay broke? Like, nah, I ain't taking care of no grown man. Hey, Carol. Yes, World Game. Not a grown man body shaming another grown man. Not typical for a dude. Talk about it. Okay, Bree. She said, and I think you talking about Rick Ross. His artists had to fight to get out their contracts. He mad about French Montana, but didn't unfollow when Drake dog walked Meek Mills, giving standing by his men. Chill. I'm sorry, that scene right there, him giving him that chain. Naughty Crew. I automatically was like,
that's suspicious. That's weird.
Not when you got a whole GoFundMe for your kid to get surgery. I ain't no real man, bitch. I'm sorry. See, why isn't he on top financially? Period. They didn't go into foreclosure because they can't afford a home. Only Meek. Any man that loves to flex with thoughts gets the side. Wait, what happened with Wingstop? I just had lemon pepper the other day. Wingstop is nasty in New Jersey, okay? And them little old wings, I'll stick with my wingman. I get 50 wings for $40, and they nice size, okay? And they all be slapping. Might go get me some lemon pepper steppers this weekend, but not no Wingstop. But to be quite honest, you know how he's always like advertising? He's kind of doing kind of the same situation Diddy did with DeLeon or Diageo or whatever, where they owned the brand, but Diddy was kind of like the brand ambassador and things like that. Well, it's the same situation with Rick Ross. Diddy owns Wingstop. Nah, he ain't never been my top 5. Thank you, Bree. That chain situation was, as soon as I saw it, I was like, what? Y'all go find me? You get them a grown man that's rich already. a chain. You see that bed? You see that headboard? You see them Versace sheets? Child. And they have a sick child. Like, make it make sense to me. That shit is giving me homo. Ah, I love it. Grape tea say. Gotta play more like bun play, like cheap meals. Yes, he did. Rick Ross from Detroit. I believe he from Detroit or LA, one or the other. And he tried to sue him for it too. And let's not forget he a former CEO. Kevin Gates got NBA Youngboy tattooed on his body. St. Hudson. You got to DM me that. You got to DM me that. But the boys are fighting, and as long as they stay online, I'm gonna keep giving my commentary about it, okay? Because it is what it is. All right, shout out to the neighborhood talks for this next one. The boys are fighting. Drake responds to Rick Ross and shares a DM. You living in a content creator crib, period. So I showed you that. That's why he said, imagine having $88 million to spend on a crib and your ish be stills like you got them from a police auction. Your Star Island house on a silver off cheesecake. Your lot 40,000 square feet. My crib 40,000 square feet. Leonard. And they just comparing houses. They throwing jabs about saying how much money. So Champagne Poppy, Drake, Rick, you sandwiching which is on brand because the vacant land, not yours. This the Miami starter pack. You're living in a content creator crib. Drake is not playing. And let's not Star Island is full of creeps. Full of creeps. Oh my god, I caught this cute moment from Ludacris and his daughter. Check this out.
Why not? Why you trying to race me?
That's so cute. That's so cute.
You wanna go behind him?
That's so cute. That's so cute. I love little moments like that. I love when they small like that. They just like so innocent. What's going on with Kanye and his wife? Why are we acting like we don't see what's going on here? What is up with this? What is up with this? They was at Disneyland. What is this? Put some shoes on, girl. It's mad germs on the ground. What is this? Are we just gonna act like this is not happening? Them parading her around with no clothes on? Like this is just dirty. This is dirty. We gonna act like we don't see this? All right, Naughty. Oh yeah, you weird. You definitely weird. All right, so NBA Youngboy was arrested in Utah on multiple charges. Let's see what's going on with the Youngboy. All right, they dress like he be dressing up like she like like it's Tarzan and Jane or some shit. Like what? We are not in the jungle. And where the kids? Why you at Disneyland without the kids, Kanye? Period. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. So NBA Youngboy was arrested in Utah on multiple charges, including identity fraud and possession of a controlled substance. So it looks like NBA Youngboy has found himself in some more legal trouble. For the past 3 years, Youngboy has been on strict house arrest in the state of Utah, stemming from his arrest at the music video shoot in 2020. Although he has been confined all that time, according to the WAFB News, the rapper has been arrested yet again on multiple felony charges. So, according to the jail record from the Cache County Sheriff's Office, Youngboy was booked on several charges on Tuesday evening, April 16, around 6:30 p.m. The charges include pattern of unlawful activity, procuring or attempting to procure DRUG, prescription, identity fraud, forgery, possession of other controlled substances, and possession of dangerous weapon by a restricted person. As of right now, no bail has been set, and we will update you as needed. Child, boy, you must like being in prison. Yeah. Oh, Durag, looking like a junkie version of it. I told y'all the Kardashians they make men transform, and I'm just leave it at that. Once people deal with them, they ain't never right. They ain't never right. Look, NBA young boy. Look, protect your neck. Don't drop the soap. You know what I'm saying? You cannot break laws without consequence nowadays, especially in this climate of things with them trying to bust up the SEX trafficking ring and things like that. Protect your neck. That's what I'm saying. And say no to drugs. They need to bring back that commercial. Remember when they used to crack the egg like this is your brain on drugs? They need to bring that commercial back. It was effective. It was effective. Because these people playing with their lives and they ingesting all type of substances, throwing off their chemical balance and things like that. And then you wonder why people be jumping off bridges and stuff. Let's throw it back a little bit. Y'all remember the beef between Jay-Z and Nas? It was epic. It was one of the classic beefs. So they bringing up old clips as to when they decided to squash the beef. But just to give y'all a little history, let's go back before we go forward. I know we was outside on the podcast.
Went from nasty Nas to Esco's trash at a
All right, y'all remember that?
Casey and Cockefeller Records wanted beef. Started cocking up my weapon, slowly loading up this ammo.
Okay.
Not a reality, you know. But anything that's shrouded in respect can grow. I mean, what's the first thing you guys said to each other?
I don't know if you remember, but first thing that happened is we gave a pound and busted out laughing.
Yeah. Why? Funny.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things, like, at the time, you would never think would happen in life. And it's happening. So it was funny. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh.
Like, look where we at right here.
Not a reality, you know? But anything that's shrouded in respect can grow. I mean, what was the first thing you guys said to each other?
I don't know if you remember, but first thing that happened is...
All right, so with the guys beefing, I just hope they keep it online and in the music. You can get past this and no lives have to be lost. Hey, 82. He did body Jay-Z though. I was seeing Nas that whole beef. You know what I mean? In the wake of the boys, in this climate of the boys, everybody's beefing. Let's just keep it cute. I don't want it to go any further than it has to. You know, it's all fun and games. You know, I kiki and laugh, but it's all good. Did y'all hear Gypsy Rose had to get a restraining order on her ex? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll save that story for another day. Let's get into Wendy Williams. So, as of recent, Kevin Hunter filed a motion to get back pay and alimony and to get Wendy Williams' financial records uncovered, unsealed. So I guess so he could see what's going on. And I think he kind of fell and bumped his head and forgot, like, you're not the husband no more. Mm-hmm. Well, Wendy's, what do you call her? conservator or guardian struck back, and it did not go in his favor. But let's just say this is a win for Wendy. All right, I hope Wendy's doing all right. Prayers up to Wendy. So shout out to Sandra Rose for this article. So Wendy Williams' guardian, the Kevin Hunter, returned 112K. 112K. This is what you get for poking the bear, you bum. Thought she gonna pay for your side baby and your side chick for the rest of her life. So Wendy Williams, court-appointed guardian, wants her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter Sr., to return $112,500 in alimony that he was overpaid. You want to poke the bear? Here you have it. Wendy's guardian, in which I don't even like her guardian, but whatever, because she a little shady too. But Wendy's guardian, she want to do anything to make herself look in a good light. Sabrina Morisi filed court papers demanding that Kelvin, his name is Kelvin, not Kevin, Sr., return $112,500 after she claimed he was overpaid in Wendy's divorce agreement. Sorry, guys. This ads, they make it jump around the article. So in a court filing obtained by the U.S. Sun, Sabrina also asked the divorce judge to issue a gag order to stop Kevin from speaking about the case. Sabrina says that according to the couple's marital settlement agreement, Kevin was to receive severance payments from Wendy. The payments to Mr. Hunter were to terminate if Wendy's yearly earned income is less than 2 times her yearly income as of February 1st of 2020, according to the document. Wendy, 59, had not hosted the Wendy Williams show in her final season due to dementia and other health issues. Sabrina said Wendy wasn't paid her full salary in October of 2021, but Kevin, 52, continued to receive alimony. She continued to pay Mr. Hunter. As a result, Kevin has been unjustly rich by the receipt of $112,500, $37,500 times 3 months, belonging to Wendy. The documents read. Snake in the grass. That's what you get. That's what you get. Now get a job. Now get a job, Kelvin. It's time for you to support yourself. Pain in the ass. Like the nerve of you. Thinking she's supposed to take care of you and the side baby and the side chick. Like she ain't give you enough houses and cars and things like that. Sell your property. I don't know. This article is acting crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Handler. You talk about Sabrina. Y'all let me know what y'all think. That's what he get. That's his karma. That's what you get for being greedy. Go get a job, Kevin. Your son even figured it out. Kevin Jr., he got his own promotion business. He making money for himself. He's still in college. He taking care of himself. What is wrong with you, father? How your son doing better than you? Make that make sense. No, he was splurging because he thought Wendy was going to take care of him forever. Hold on, y'all. He thought Wendy was going to take care of him forever, and it's just a sad, sad case. Wendy, I feel so bad for her. I hope she's getting better. I'm sending her well wishes. He's disgusting. He disgusts me. I think that's all the stories I'm going to cover for y'all today. I think I covered everything. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. 1 second. I got to answer this message. Ooh, sorry, y'all. I'm multitasking. I told y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Nicki Minaj and her husband having to get permission to leave the state. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the Rick Ross and Drake beef. I just think Rick Ross is in his feelings in another way. Ciao. Oh my God, Cameron, did y'all hear he called out Caitlyn Jenner for her comment about OJ? They need to leave OJ alone. Let him rest in peace. Seriously. Let me see what let's see what Cameron had to say.
Clip that I seen yesterday or whenever.
Shout out to Baller
In
Alert.
court, and he won the case. I don't understand how is still convicting they won the case. Like I seen motherfucking Caitlyn Jenner write some shit. Good riddance. Caitlyn Jenner, you killed in Calabasas, and talking about paparazzi was chasing you, and you was Bruce. No, just no nothing to do with transgender shit, nothing like that. But I'm just trying to say, the paparazzi wasn't on Brewster when you had to be running to kill. You ain't Princess Di. The fuck you mean you? The paparazzi was on you. You killed and you paid $800,000 because you was wrong. If you wasn't wrong, you would have fought it. You killed admitted to killing and then paid because you killed
Period. Caitlyn Jenner, go sit down. Until your hands are clean, you shouldn't have nothing to say. Little Meech made a post. His co-star Layla, what's her name? Layla Pruitt. That is the young lady that plays the little sister in BMF. She just got inducted into she became a member of Delta. What you call it? DST. Delta Sigma Theta sorority. So that's what's up. He gave her a shout out. Shout out to the Shade Room.
The best, most illustrious royalty. Hand in hand with my sisters, where our founders once stood. They set the standard and we follow, ever striving for good. You wouldn't understand the power in my crimson and cream. Delta, Sigma, Theta, surely every woman's dream. Excellence, preeminence, we dare to take charge. We are leaders who empower, always raising the bar. There's no question of our impact. We really do the work.
I think that's
greetings to the ladies of Downtown Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Public service sorority, who are women of the highest degree. Greetings to the ladies of Alpha Chapter, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Public service sorority, striving to serve endlessly, fighting back relentlessly, standing by our founders to carry. Greetings to the ladies of.
So I thought that was dope. Him paying homage to her and supporting her. So congratulations to her being involved in college and acting and doing it all at once. Yes, and I gotta get to Ciara from Love and Hip Hop. She revealed the other day that she was hospitalized due to a tattoo. Shout out to his on site for this.
Monster Ciara is officially admitted into the hospital until due notice. I love you guys so much. And I just want to say again, if you are going to do Monster and get your tattoos, do not get it crazy big like I did. because when it numbs off, you're going to be in crazy pain. And when you're getting it done, you're going to be so numb, you don't feel nothing. But if you are a person that can take pain, I would say to still get it in a sense, but just be mindful that when the numbing cream wears off, you're going to start feeling it. Yeah. And it's going to hurt, especially if it's big like mine. I literally got it from the top of my stomach all the way to the end of my leg. So yeah, I'm here. I love you guys. Y'all keep me in your prayers. And I'm trying to figure out, can I do content in a hospital? Listen up, people. Money must.
Why would you need a tattoo all down your leg like that? I mean, I have tattoos. My whole back. Yeah, my whole back is done. And see, yeah, I got a high tolerance of pain. So like I just smoked me some the devil's green lettuce. And I was good. Like I ain't do all that number stuff. I don't like none of my tattoos really hurt that bad. Come to think about it. Mm-mm. The one on my thigh, that didn't hurt. My lower back, that was a little painful. But see, I got a high tolerance of pain. You cannot go by me because I just focus on like it's gonna be over. I breathe through it like labor, and I'll be good. I hope she get better though, but that's crazy. But chaotic went to see her.
But they showing us him down here. No, listen, I'm finna give you a good prayer, girl. Okay.
He is hilarious.
Come on.
Hold on, wait, no, I'm moving slow. But you need to let them know what's going on there.
Look at chaotic. He is crazy. Chaotic is stupid.
But they showing us him down here.
No, listen, I'm finna give you a good prayer, girl. Okay. A really good prayer. Come on.
Hold on, wait, no, I'm moving.
Send them well wishes, that numbing cream and stuff like that, like it's good temporarily. You just never know how you're gonna react. You never know how you're gonna react to the ink and things like that. But I wouldn't have got my whole leg done like that. Chaotic is crazy. He's hilarious though. You can't make this stuff up. But I'm sending well wishes to Ciara. To me, she be doing some extreme stuff. Like, why? She always doing something to her body. Girl, just be happy. All right, Bambi was on Carlos King talking about the origin of her and Scrappy's relationship. As you all know, she's on Love and Hip Hop. A lot of people said, like, especially Mama D, like, she just kind of like fucked her way onto the show. But she had been on Basketball Wives. She was on Basketball Wives for like one season. She is cousin to Malaysia. All right. And from Basketball Wives, she moved to Atlanta. And she said her and Scrap was hanging out or whatever, but she started talking about like the origins of their relationship and how there was an overlap between Scrappy and Benzino. Let's get into it. Here we go. Fair use, and shout out to the Neighborhood Talks for this.
Pull up on him, and we were just kind of like vibing. So then he's like, yeah, I'm about to move up out this house. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, I'm about to move up out of here. I'm about to move in with my baby mama. Until I get my stuff together and, you know, we're about to start doing Love and Hip Hop. And I was like, wait, what is happening? I thought that Diamond was the baby mama, right? Because he said they were together for like 5 years. And so I'm looking at pictures whenever I'm trying to like, it was like limited and internet like business at that point. It was like media takeout stuff, like whatever. So I'm like trying to Google this fool, like trying to see what's going on. But every time I see a picture of him and her, I see Imani and she's little. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, that's the kid. You know what I'm saying? So then when he say, well, I'm about to move in with my baby mama, I'm like, wait, didn't she leave? And he's like, no, like I'm talking about my daughter's mom. And I'm like, I'm thoroughly like confused.
Were you guys intimate during this time he's telling you this?
I think we have probably like got it cracking like once or twice, but we weren't really like in.
Y'all weren't exclusive.
No, we wasn't nothing like that.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, you know, it is what it is. So then they started filming Love and Hip Hop. And he would call me like during or after like the filmings. I remember one time
season 1?
Yes. He called me one time. He was like, hey, I just got in a fight with this nigga named Stevie J. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, my baby mama he has some chick, like her name is Jocelyn. I'm like, who is this? Like, I'm all into the story. I'm like, damn, what happened? So he just like running it, right?
You like me, what happened?
I'm like, what happened? Who won? And he was like, yeah, she was kind of big. Like, you know, I'm like, okay, whatever. But he really ran it on what happened with.
Yes, Miss Kaiser, her and Malaysia are cousins. Woo.
Erica and Jocelyn, I ain't gonna repeat it, but
what did he say?
Yeah. But I'm not even gonna repeat that. But
did he make it seem like Erica lost?
I don't know. So anyways, so that was the type of
hilarious.
You know, anytime she have the opportunity to throw shade towards Erica, she will.
That was the type of relationship we had, right?
So it's funny because I worked season 1.
I know.
So yeah, he's filming with Erica. That's his child's mother, and they're trying to figure things out, and they were living together.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, after scenes, he's calling you.
We were like hanging out after scenes. That's how like confused I was about it, because he was
I just saw your comment, Durag. You said you got it in one sitting. Yeah, I got it in. My whole back was done in one sitting. And yeah, I see what y'all saying. Like Ciara, she probably should have got it done in 2 parts. Absolutely. That's why it's so painful. Can you imagine the healing process when it start itching and stuff like that? Child, that's gonna be a mess.
Telling me, he was like, nah, we just getting a bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm just trying to help her get some money so she can stay out of my pockets, you know, whatever. And I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm just like a butterfly. Like, I'm new to the city and I'm just like hanging out, doing my thing.
You're
whatever.
a single woman. You guys aren't in an exclusive relationship.
Yeah.
And okay, so I get all this.
Right. So that was the nature of our relationship at that point, right?
Okay.
So during that time, I think maybe towards the end of the season, me and him started getting like a little closer, right? He started really, really liking me. And I liked him too. Like, I like him a lot because he's just really fun. He introduced me to like Steph and Mona one time. We were hanging out on Peter Street.
That's what the office was.
Yeah. So he's like, you know, I want to do some stuff with her, blah, 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 whatever. So then I started to notice like a pattern with him and Erica, whatever. And I was like, wait, are you like with her for real? And he was like, he kept denying the fact that he was with her. And I was just like, this look like it's like a little bit more than for TV. So at that point, I think I had met like Kirk and Benzino on Peter Street. And so I'm like cool with them and talking to them or whatever.
So when you went to the cabin, you obviously was like, it's being filmed.
Yeah.
And I'm here for the vibes.
Absolutely. And, I had been on TV already.
Right.
So it wasn't really a big thing for me. It was just like, I already know what time it is. Like, we're here to film a scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to make it do what it do. And Benzino and I, we were cool. And we were, I guess, what people would consider dating at the time. Like, we were going out, but we just wasn't having sex,
So you were dating Benzino and Scrappy at the same time.
Yeah. And I think that's what was like intriguing to like the producers at the time. They were like, oh, now we got a girl who's like, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was doing. I was like, I'm going to date both of them. Who cares? They don't know each other. They're not friends.
Period. Yeah, people don't like seeing when women do it, but dating is dating. Dating does not mean that you're sleeping with the person. Dating is, okay, we going out, we going to chill, this and that, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, but that's kind of like a working situation. I wouldn't wanted to mess around with my work, but on that show, they need storylines. But Benzino, no neck Benzino, really, Bambi? That was weird. Like Bambi all tall, Benzino all short. Ah, this guy just said Bambi could probably get a jacuzzi deal. All them ninjas on Love and Hip Hop was poorish. Absolutely, the men and the women. Exactly, that's where you're working at. So don't shit where you eat. Like I don't believe in dating where I'm working. It just becomes messy. It just becomes messy. But there you have it. She confirmed, that there was some overlapsation and she was dating both of them. Or was she social climbing? Y'all let me know what y'all think. She was going to do whatever she needed to do to get on that show. Period. Anything to stay on TV. Exactly. Anything to stay on TV. Hold on one second, guys. I still think Bambi is really just not that genuine of a person. Yes, she wasn't always my favorite. She's a gaslighter, and I don't forget. I ain't like how you was going at Imani, that young girl. Girl, you got to do better. All right, the last story. Thank you, Saint Hudson, for this last story. We talked about earlier. Kevin Gates tattooing NBA Youngboy on him. That shit is weird. That's some other mess. You want to get into it? He did it. Shout out to Urban Island. So young Kevin Gates explains why he got a tattoo of NBA Youngboy because I love him. Ciao. Kevin Gates has stepped forward to address criticism over his tattoo of NBA Youngboy. Well, I guess people tattoo artists they like all the time. But usually it's like the artist has passed away and you want to honor them. So in that aspect, I get it. Like when Tupac died or whatever. Shut up, Duvax. Let me finish the story before you start. So Kevin Gates steps forward to address criticism over his tattoo of NBA YoungBoy. He says, "Honor our artists while they're still alive." Kevin Gates is taking that famous saying very serious, and he got the tattoo to prove it. The Baton Rouge rapper got a tattoo of YoungBoy, Never Broke last year, even though he has never commented on it. NBA knew about the tat, and those close to Gates knew about it and understood why he got the ink done. So Kevin Gates recently addressed the criticism on social media with some fans suggesting that it's gay to tattoo another man on your body. Kevin Gates has since hopped on his IG live to address the critics. I got a tattoo on me because I love him. Boy, let's go. I can't even. Naughty.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Each his own, but walk in your truth. So he said, you can say what you want to, but in Louisiana, when we love somebody, we appreciate them while they alive. And we get their faces. It's monumental, you know what I'm saying? Usually after they pass is monumental. That's big too. I do know that AT2. Weirdo alert. Oh, St. Hudson said they not even cool anymore. That's the funny part. Like they broke up. Stop saying you and do rags, y'all going. Okay. All right, 82. Thank you for being the rational mind. 82 said some people have tattoo of celebrities, but I don't know about your friends. Like I've heard of people doing it, like if a celebrity passed and that was like their favorite artist, I get that or whatever. But this, say it with your chest. I can't even put that up, dude. Yo, it's weird. It's different. It's different. It's given a different type of energy. So Gates added that he sees a lot of himself in Youngboy, so he feels the need to take him under his wing and mentor and protect him. He's young, and I saw a lot of myself in him. And like, yeah, I love him. I can't no more. I can't. I can't no more. And I ain't home with yo. It's weird, and he's younger than him. It's weird. It's like grooming. I'm sorry. It's like grooming. I can't. Thank you, Say Hudson, for that story. Oh, whoever noticed, whoever follow or like AJ, be weird. I do know this. That's a good observation. Yeah, some Chester ish. Grooming energy. Thank you. And I get wanting to mentor somebody, but like, isn't it? And they not even cool no more. So like, what's up? And now you got his tattoo all over you. That's weird. That's like lover scorn type. That's like some lovers. Oh my god, you guys. I appreciate every last one of you. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I had to jump on here. I'm sorry I missed our morning rundown or whatever. But let me know. Let's leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. I gotta get back to the plantation. We got into Latto and her teen mom's situation. We got into Nicki Minaj gaslighting the world to distract us from her husband, the great having to get permission to travel with her. We got into Rick Ross and Drake beef. They're beefing about money. I'm richer than you. No, you're richer than me. Oh my god, you got a nose shot. Oh my god, you got lipo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Some weird shit going on in Hollywood. Hollywood is weirding. I wonder if Kevin Gates gonna put some money on NBA Youngboy book. Help him out with some commissary. Y'all let me know as you move through your day. Yeah. Make sure
Ever in life, I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business. I don't feel like you stand on business. Yeah.
Make sure y'all stand on business. 10 toes down. And to all my straight men out there, let me tell you something. These industry men on the prowl, okay? Make sure y'all protect that virgin hole, in the words of Cat Williams. And make sure you don't get swallowed up like Chris Brown.
Swallowed up.
And to all my haters.
And I wanna say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
I thank y'all too. Y'all keep the wheels turning over here. I appreciate every last one of you joining me. Please make sure y'all hitting that like button, thumbs up, thumbs down, disengage with the channel, share my content, and yes, donations are absolutely appreciated, even after the lives end. I appreciate every last one of you. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.